Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, good morning Bapak Ibu. How is life? How are you today? Yeah, Bu Sita? Alhamdulillah. You're so good today? Yes. Pak Adi, are you okay? Yeah, still in fire, right? Yeah. It's nice to see you again today in our offline session for our program of PKGBI Mapel Bahasa Inggris. And before we start our lesson, let's do the pray. Pak Adi, will you please lead the pray? Yes, please. Amin. Thank you, Pak Adi. So, everyone, congratulations, yeah. First of all, congratulations because now you are in module 5. It means you are almost at the end of our LMS program. So you have to be more in spirit, you have to be more in fire to finish the program, okay? But before we start, we'll call the roll, and as usual, if I call your name, please say yes, present, okay? Wait. Ibu Ani, present, yeah, thank you. Pak Budi, present, okay, thank you. Well, that's good. So today all of you are present in a good condition to have the session. Yeah, let's see. Today we are going to have the module 5, unit 1, and it means exploring narrative text. But, okay. Before we do the activities today, let's warm up ourselves. So please stand up, Bapak Ibu. Let's have a little dance, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Have you heard about the song of I Have Two Hands? Anyone? Yeah? Okay, have you heard that? Yeah. Today we are going to dance I Have Two Hands. Are you ready, Bapak Ibu? Yes, we are ready. I have two hands, the last and the right. Come on. Clap, clap, clap. Come on. I have two hands, the left and the right. All of the hands of me, right, glad and softly. All of hands of me, see. Hey, good job everyone. Okay, now wait. Yeah. See. Yeah. First, what comes in your mind when you see this picture? Yeah, Bu Sita. Princess. Okay, good. And the other one, Pak Budi? Dragon. Okay, it's a dragon. Why? Do you know the story of the dragon and the princess? Anyone? A lot of story, yeah, but the dragon and the princess. Yeah, today we are going to talk a lot about story. Yeah, and this is our learning goals. Jadi hari ini kita mau apa ya Bapak Ibu? The first, kita akan memahami struktur naratif teks. The second one, kita akan memahami cerita sederhana, the simple one. And the third, kita akan menggunakan teknik storytelling, role play, and visual aid. Jadi nanti kita akan banyak berkegiatan tentang storytelling, bercerita. Of course in English ya. So, before that, let's see. We have another video about the princess and the dragon. A lot of versions about princess and dragon. But, have you heard about the story of princess and dragon? This is another version, yeah. Let's see.
The Princess and the Dragon. This is the story of a princess. But don't be fooled. She is not waiting there for a Prince Charming to save her. She's different. She has a warrior spirit.
Okay, that's enough for the video. And then, first, nah, after watching the video, first question, where did the princess met the dragon? Who can answer that? Yeah, Bu Sita, where? In the forest? Yeah, in the forest. But the closest place is in the cave. Yeah, exactly. The princess met the dragon in the cave. And the second one, how did the dragon help the princess? Anyone? Payanto? Ya, how? How itu berarti bagaimana naganya membantu the princess. How? How did he help? Oh yeah, he helped the princess by acting in the war, right? Okay. So this is the two basic questions that you can use to encourage your students after watching the video. Jadi nanti setelah menonton video, jadi anak-anak tidak hanya blank, but you can give them some questions, ya. Nah, narrative text. The video we have is sample of narrative text. Apa itu narrative text? Ya, Pak Budi, apa Pak Budi? Oke, jadi semacam cerita, fabel, dan sebagainya. There are three type atau three structures ya in a narrative text. Yang pertama adalah orientation, and then complication, and the third is resolution. Yeah. When teaching narrative text to children especially, you can do a lot of teknik ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu nanti bisa menggunakan banyak teknik. Salah satunya seperti yang tadi saya bilang atau saya sampaikan, we have storytelling. Kenapa storytelling menarik? Ya Pak Budi. Ya, karena memang anak-anak they love imagination. Jadi nanti kalau Bapak Ibu mengajarkan teks, jangan hanya membaca, tapi ceritakanlah melalui storytelling. How do you do the storytelling? I have some tips here. The first is engagement. Jadi biarkanlah Bapak Ibu dan anak-anak saling berkomunikasi. Storytellingnya tidak hanya Bapak Ibu yang bercerita, tapi tanyakan sesuatu, itu membuat engagement. The second one is body language. Nah, namanya bercerita tidak hanya berbicara, tapi Bapak Ibu bisa menggunakan gerakan tangan atau menggunakan properti yang lain, boneka atau mimik wajah. Kalau sedih ya Bapak Ibu sedih, kalau senang ya senang. Jadi body language-nya. The third, ask for feedback. Feedback di sini maksudnya just I have told you earlier, gunakan komunikasi dengan audiens, dengan anak-anak. Anak-anak suka nggak? Semacam itu. Jadi tanyakan, anak-anak suka nggak dengan cerita ini? Kita menanyakan feedback. The last, clear. Karena audiens kita adalah anak-anak, jadi bahasa Inggris yang Bapak Ibu gunakan as clear as possible, ya. Gunakanlah sejelas mungkin. Jadi jangan sampai mereka tidak paham artinya. Okay. So, what are we going to do today? Nah, steps to participate in the class. Jadi kita akan simulasikan. Nanti kalau misalnya Bapak Ibu mengajarkan secara dengan teknik storytelling, bisa seperti ini. The first is kita akan berkelompok 4 or 5. And then you can do the storytelling sederhana, a simple storytelling using the previous video. And the third, you can present your story to the class. Okay, now I would like to ask you to make a group 4 or 5. You can do it with your bag, for example, membuatnya lebih mudah ya. Jadi silahkan berdiskusi menggunakan cerita yang tadi kita sudah tonton ya Bapak Ibu. Setelah Bapak Ibu pahami sekali lagi, Bapak Ibu bisa berkreasi untuk menceritakan kembali cerita tersebut ke depan menggunakan beragam teknik storytelling. Bisa gesture, bisa body language. Mungkin Bapak Ibu menggunakan gambar-gambar. Di sini ada banyak kertas, banyak spidol. Bapak Ibu bisa gunakan untuk membuat visual aid-nya. Bisa menggunakan gambar dan sebagainya. Oke, I'll give you about 10 minutes. Is it enough? Oke ya, enough ya. After that, you can present your story here. Okay, time is up. Now we are going to present your story to the class. Ya, mau mulai dari grup siapa? Pak Budi, are you ready with your group? Yes? Okay, Pak Budi. So it is better for us to all of the group present one by one ya. Jadi in row, nanti secara bergantian. Oke, silakan Pak Budi. Kita akan tonton storytellingnya versi kelompoknya Pak Budi. Okay, please. Yes, it's good job. Nice. Okay. Do you have any comments to Pak Budi's group, Bu Sita? Yeah, please. Okay. You like the visual aid? Ya, tadi Pak Budi dan kelompoknya banyak membuat gambar-gambar ya. Okay, yeah, that's true. Any comments? Another comment for Pak Budi? Yeah. Okay. Pak Budi, you have to be more careful with your pronunciation. Ya, thank you. Ya, jadi tidak hanya sekedar menarik, tapi pengucapan bahasa Inggris juga harus baik dan benar. Oke, thank you. Ya, that's a good job everyone. Next, ya, we are arriving to the conclusion, kesimpulan. Jadi, we have learned about narrative text. Narrative text we have 3 ya, kita ada 3 di strukturnya, orientasi, komplikasi, dan resolusi. Tips-tipsnya supaya storytellingnya lebih efektif, Bapak Ibu bisa gunakan ekspresi wajah, gerakan tubuh, alat bantu visual, just like Pak Budi's group ya, pictures dan sebagainya. Tempo dan volume suara, kalau misalnya sedih ya Bapak Ibu sedih, gesturnya, volumenya, dan interaksi. Jadi tidak hanya bercerita, tapi juga berinteraksi dengan audiens. Karena anak-anak akan suka sekali ya. Okay. Yes, we are arriving to the reflection, refleksi. Okay, ya. First, how did you explain the structure of a narrative text? Oke, tadi kita sudah banyak belajar ya. Bu Sita apa? Ya, betul. Ada orientation, complication, and resolution. Ya, jadi cerita tuh ada 3 tadi itu. Orientasi, komplikasi atau konfliknya, dan resolution. Thank you, Bu Sita. The last, with storytelling techniques, intonation, facial expression, gestures, visual aid, work best for you. Ini mungkin bisa macam-macam ya. Mungkin Pak Budi, mana yang lebih disukai? Visual aid ya, menggunakan banyak gambar ya. Tadi oke, Bu Sita, gesture, facial ya, mungkin lebih ke ekspresi wajah, tertawa, senang gitu ya Bu ya. Oke, mungkin masing-masing Bapak Ibu guru di sini memiliki kenyamanan yang berbeda-beda, tapi yang jelas untuk storytelling, this is the basic one ya, dia basic gunakan gesture, visual aid dan intonasi. Oke. Ya, kita sudah sampai di akhir sesi offline kita hari ini. Thank you so much for today, Bapak Ibu. And I hope we can meet again next session ya, in the next offline meeting. And don't forget, we also have your Zoom meeting tomorrow, masih dengan narrative text. So before we end our lesson, Pak Budi as the head of the class, please lead the prayer. Silakan dipimpin berdoa dulu. Amin. Okay, thank you everyone and keep fighting for the LMS and the MKBI project ya sampai selesai. And don't worry, and if you have any questions, you can contact me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you everyone.